Largest Iranian populations outside of the Middle East. You see the gathering there behind her. Julia, how is the Iranian community responding?
Well, this gathering has only grown, Jessica, over the past few hours, since we've gotten here. It has amassed a large number of people, and the celebration is striking.
And the reporters over at CBS also expressed the sentiment of gratitude for President Trump.
The Iranian people, what are you hearing from them tonight? We know they're celebrating. What's the feeling?
It's an incredible dissonance that they had to choose war over a regime, but they were willing to do it. Thank you, Donald Trump. Thank you, Benjamin Netanyahu. Thank you, America. It's not death to America after they killed the leader. The Americans and the Israelis did it. It's not death to Israel and death to America. It's thank you. It's a new day dawning.
But in Austin, it seems a CBS reporter went rogue and covered a celebration despite being told not to.
They don't want us to focus on this. All right. Well, I am.
Good afternoon. I'm Rachel Maddow. It is 1 p.m. Eastern Time, and you are joining MS Now's ongoing coverage of the United States having apparently started a war with Iran for some reason.
Now, the UN's human rights chief has said thousands of people, including children, have been killed in Iran's brutal repression against protesters, accusing the regime of a pattern of subjugation and overwhelming force.
A new report by Iran International is claiming that 12,000, yes, 12,000 people have now been slaughtered by the regime in the revolution happening in real time.
Let me show you some pictures that went viral over the weekend. They're from a wedding that happened in April 2024. The bride is dressed in a Western gown. As you can see, no hijab, no sleeves. You would mistake her for a Christian bride. In fact, the whole ceremony is more Western than Iranian. And why is this a problem? Because of who the bride's father is. Let me introduce Rear Admiral Ali Shamkhani. He served on the National Security Council. Before that, he commanded the Revolutionary Guards. Basically, he's a very senior Iranian leader. In public, he preaches strict adherence to Islam. He promotes so-called modest dressing for women. But in private, well, this is how his family lives. No hijab rules, no conservative dress code, and no Islamic wedding. Shamkhani actually walked his daughter down the aisle. Such a practice does not exist in Iran. This is the definition of hypocrisy. He led the National Security Council in 2022. Do you know what happened in Iran in that year, 2022? A young Iranian woman died in police custody. Her name was Masha Amini. Her crime? Not wearing the hijab properly.
President Trump is promising help is coming.
Keep protesting. Take over your institutions if possible, and save the name of the killers and the abusers. His help is on its way.
Meanwhile, the far left.
So all those who are waving Palestinian flags are now waving Iranian flags. Protesters who oppose the U.S. and Israeli strikes on Iran took to the streets of New York City. They seem to be in support of the Ayatollah and the Iranian or Islamic Revolutionary Guard.
Who was behind it? Well, it's a group called the People's Forum. They also are linked to other protests on college campuses, anti-ICE protests as well, and specifically a man named Neville Roy Singham, a former U.S. tech mogul who allegedly has close ties to the Chinese Communist Party. Again, that group that organized the protest, the People's Forum, allegedly funded by Neville Roy Singham and his wife. News Nation learned he is an American billionaire living in Shanghai. And back in January, we told you congressional investigators were looking into whether he was funding anti-ICE protests across the U.S. at the direction of the Chinese Communist Party.
They're not wrong. Take a look at their bookstore. Revolution of Palestine, From the River of the Sea, China Revolution, and the Quest for Socialist Future. and so on and so on. And we go down to right there, socialism, colonialism is a socialism, socialist reconstruction, China's Great Road, and so forth. And this, my friends, is how the far left is protesting just so that they can agitate people. The People's Forum, a well-known organization for those who study.